Alright, so I went to the hardware store, a little O'Reilly action there, and got me some replacement parts. I picked up this chrome water neck. Looks pretty, and it's got more of a clearance. See how that one's not much clearance, and this one's got about a 45-degree angle. I like that. I'm gonna put that on. I got another hose too. I couldn't find one exactly. Looks like maybe Dad has cut one to fit. We found one that has a similar bend in it. So I'm going to cut it here and here and hook it up. And we'll go from there. I also got me an oil pan, which I needed an extra one. The one I had is junk. And got me some JB Weld. Thinking about maybe JB welding that spot. I don't know if I can JB weld it. I don't know if that's possible. But you know, what else am I going to do? I don't want to fish out money to buy a new manifold head, or whatever that's called. I know some of you engine fellas out there are listening to me going, "You're a dummy. You don't know what you're talking about." And you're right, I don't. But I'm learning. Doggone it, breaking one part at a time, learning every step of the way. Gotta love it. Alright, so let me get to work here. Alright, I gotta be honest, the more I mess around with this, the more I have questions for my dad. There's an interesting bolt here. I was tightening this down and a bolt came completely out. It's got a threaded in on one side and a threaded in on the other side, and it doesn't necessarily sink down either way. I tried using a different bolt to go straight through down. That didn't work. It's kind of just sitting in there, which would explain why Dad was saying that he's had problems with this thing leaking before. Now, putting this new water neck on here, the angle is a little bit different than the other one. It's not a big deal, but I did have to bend a little bit. See, I'm bending a little bit right here. And I may need to put a piece of rubber in between here just to protect that a little bit. It's not bad. And I'm bending a little bit here. But I've still got open hose a good bit. I put these clamps back on. They're tightened down on both sides. So the only thing left to do, I didn't put any JB Weld on this yet. I want to crank it up and see if it actually leaks. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crank it up and see what happens. Alright, as aggravating as it is, this thing is leaking again. Right where that thing cracked. So, I'm not going to get into this today. I'm just going to post this video online and ask, is this something that can be JB welded, or is this something that's a lost cause? Do I need to get a new one? Also, on this side, I am leaking fluid. Because that's not making a full connection against the terminal. That's where that bolt comes into play. The questionable bolt that does not sink down. Maybe it doesn't sink down because there's something wrong with this Edelbrock thing. What do you call this? Either way, I'm done today. I'm going to post these online and ask you guys your opinion, because I'm out. I'm out of ideas. I keep throwing money at the problem, and I don't know. What do I do? Send your questions and comments and whatever to me, and I'll address it. So let me clean up my mess. She sounded good cranking up. I'm almost tempted to put JB Weld underneath that water neck and in that little crack and just say, go with it, baby. I'm tempted to. What do you think? I need some ideas. I need some creative ideas. Something that's not going to cost me a buttload of money and days of time that I don't know what I'm doing. So give me ideas. Thanks.